Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4. Satan, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. They are unable to see the glorious light of the good news. They don't understand this message about the glory of Christ, who is the exact likeness of God. Second Corinthians 4:4. Now, the God of this age is describing Satan. We must be aware of how Satan influences the world and how his influence is very temporary and it is subject to God's powerful authority. You can learn more about that in the book of Job. Satan blinding minds leads to a spiritual blindness. So it's not anything physical, it's a spiritual kind of filter almost that prevents certain people from, I shouldn't say certain, that prevents people from understanding and accepting the truth found in the Gospels. I say certain people because obviously Christians aren't, but you get my point. Corinth, the church that Paul is sending this letter to, is influenced often by outside authorities. Corinth was very much influenced by Greek philosophies and pagan religions. And these things have overwhelmed them to the truth of God. Think of those moments when we are so inundated with a lot of different information and a lot of different possibilities of what is true and what is not, that we cave to what is often the most accessible and the most easy and the easiest to understand rather than what is the actual truth. The light represents the truth and revelation. It removes the darkness of life and offers salvation, that saving grace from God that breaks our chains to sin, and understanding that breaks the bondage of sin and holds us back to lead us towards understanding and implementing a lifestyle that is centered on Jesus. The glory of Christ is described through his divine nature, showing us that Jesus was God in human flesh. So that is what I wanted to talk about today in our Who Am I Again series, part 17, how to break this spiritual blindness. For me, and I talk more about it too, the more I have worked on a couple different series here and have started to expand, my realm of, I shouldn't say my realm, expand my um, focus on our blogs, especially through the Serving Up Justice series that we just wrapped up. Um, it's been wonderful to have kind of my eyes opened and to be able to have these dialogues and to no longer feel like I both intentionally and unintentionally was, feeling blind to what was going on in the world, and to be able to circle back to how, you know, how we can change that blindness around. So you can learn more, kind of a little bit about my journey and everything that goes with it, um, in today's blog. If you're on TikTok, use the link in my bio. If you're on YouTube, use the link in the description below. Last thing, and I think I've been missing this last few blog devotionals, is the reflection checkpoint. Let me leave you with this. Your reflection, your reflection challenge, should you choose to accept it. How have you felt blinded by your current situation? And what ways can Christ light up your reality to show you that he is present? If you're comfortable, leave an answer in the comments below, but I challenge you to reflect on that today. And I will be back tomorrow for Manna for the Mind. I believe tomorrow is Manna for the Mind number 300. So kind of a nice celebration number. And until then, my friends, stay blessed.